Stone Paxton Music and Life, welcome to my channel. For all those that are not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit subscribe, make sure you hit like, and also make sure you hit that bell to get the notifications for all my latest videos. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Stone Paxton Music and Life, but my channel is not just about music, and per the title, Music and Life. You know, I said I was going to start showing more of my personal life, my day-to-day. A lot of people always ask me what my age is. There you go. Avocado. You can't go wrong, you guys. Every morning, I'm putting together my morning breakfast. I'm going to share with you guys what I do every day. And part of that is, you know, well, number one, let me start off by saying, sometimes when I'm in a conversation with a whole bunch of other people, and they're asking me questions about age and things like that. And, you know, that conversation comes up at the table and everybody's talking about their age and how old are you and when were you born? And then it gets around to me and I tell people my age and they're usually shocked when I tell them I'm in my 50s. So I wanted to make this video about being in your 50s and how to continue to look young, how to stay vibrant, mentally and spiritually, and just, you know, you want to keep that youthfulness. I mean, growing old is a state of mind, but at the same time, some people do look older than they really are, and it's all based on how you're taking care of yourself. But a lot of people put the focus on physical, okay? It's not just physical. You have to also think about the spiritual element and the physical both go together, and as well as the mental. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what I do every day to continue to look fresh. I call it looking fresh, like setting a reset every day. As a man in his 50s, I'm 54 years old. Most people are very surprised with my age, and I take care of myself. And I really, really focus on taking care of myself. Not, like I said, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually, all the above. Now, I don't eat a lot of red meat. That's rare for me. This morning I am having, I think it's a turkey sausage. I'll do stuff like that. I'll do my avocado. I'll do some bananas in the morning. And then I'll do, you know, maybe 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C. And I might do that 2 times a week. Let me check on this real quick. But as you know, also staying young and vibrant is also really about loving yourself. Now, also when I do the turkey sausages, you guys, I take that skin off of it. I don't keep that skin on it. So understand that I do not keep the skin on the turkey sausages. It's not good to do that. And people ask me why. Why do you take the skin off the turkey sausage? There's a reason why. You don't want to have the skin on the turkey sausage. You just don't want to. This skin is really bad for your colon. My stepdad used to eat the hot link sausages, right? I mean, and I used to love them when I was a kid. I actually used to go in the freezer and take his hot links and pray to God he wasn't counting. I used to take from the back, you know what I mean? But that skin can clog your colon. So you definitely do not want to keep this skin on here. You want to get rid of that. So I take that skin off, you guys. Once again, this is part of my daily. I don't do this daily. But now usually I'll boil this, then I'll cook it again. So maybe I'm going to throw it in the air fryer and then we're going to peel that skin off and do it like that, you guys. I'll turn this camera over this way a little bit. You can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to put this in the air fryer, and after I have it in the air fryer for a little bit, then I'll take it out and we'll peel that skin. I could take the skin off now. Maybe I'll just take the skin off right now. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll take the skin off now. Just take it off, and then I'll put it in the air fryer, and then we're good to go. Okay, so Let's do that right now. Take the skin off. Because like I said, you don't want the skin on here. It's no bueno. I boil it because the skin comes off very easy after you boil it. You know what I mean? So if you boil it, the skin will just fall right off. The outer skin that's on there will fall off. And that's what you want. You just want that skin to come off, you guys. You don't want to swallow this or eat this with the skin. Now here's the thing. You don't really even hear people talking about that much and what the reason is and why you shouldn't do that. But I will tell you, you don't want to eat this with the skin on it. It has long-term effects. So when you're in your 50s, you've already kind of beaten up your body. You've already, look, let me show you guys something. I just want you to see this. Okay? For those of you that don't pay attention to that, because believe me, for all my life, I didn't even realize this. Look at this. This is what's on the outside. Hey, but you see how that skin is peeling from the heat, hot and cold? It's actually peeling off itself on the bottom. It was coming off. Anyway, this is what it looks like. This is what gets caught in your colon. Okay? That came off. Now we just have that by itself with no skin on it. Now you can enjoy it. The purpose of that skin is to keep the meat that they compact together. But nobody tells you to take it off. I don't know why people eat this with the skin on it. Very dangerous. We're going to put it in here right now. And we're going to cook it in the air fryer a little bit. But yeah, you guys, so when you're in your 50s, once we're in our 50s, there's just certain things we do and we don't do, right? Henceforth, the title of my album, Generation X, is coming. That's why I titled my album Generation X, because I wanted to get back to what music was back in the day. And so I'm just going to put that on 11 minutes. I want to get back to that concept of what music once was. The concept, the lyrics, the arrangement, the melodies. I wanted to go back to that, you guys. So I titled this album that's coming, I titled it Generation X for a reason. I feel like there's so much that's missing with the millennials in this generation that by me creating an album, look at that. I want you guys to look at that again. Look at that. Had I eaten this turkey sausage, this is what will sit dormant in your colon. No way. You don't want that, okay? That's no bueno. So, also, like I said, back to the Generation X. I did the Generation X album title for the younger generation. I keep my bread in the refrigerator too, you guys, so it doesn't, after bread's been out for a while, it will mold. So I always keep mine in the fridge to keep it fresh, you know. So, turn you guys over this way. Next time I have to use my camera. I have this camera thing that actually, it will adjust everywhere I move. I should have put that on, but let's talk about this, you guys. So, like I said, my album Generation X that's coming, this album is bridging the gap between old school and new school. So, it's almost like as you get older, you go back to the things you did when you were younger. I don't know why it's like that, but I'm noticing that I'm revisiting all these things from my past, as far as the things that I used to do, the way I used to wear my hair, the way I used to dress. I'm actually going back to all those things. Being in your 50s and taking care of yourself is vital. If we made it to our 50s and we're still looking good, and you're going to your class reunions and people are looking at you and they're going, dang, you know, what is it that you're doing? What's your secret? Just know that you have done well with taking care of yourself. I don't smoke. I don't really drink. I drink every once in a blue moon, and when I do drink, I might have some wine, and that's about it. I don't really do anything crazy as far as my intake of liquor. I do a lot of smoothies. I do a lot of juicing, and I don't eat that much. But when I do, and here's the thing: people think you should cut out certain kinds of foods. You should still enjoy eating what you want to eat. If you're really working out and taking care of your body, you can eat whatever you want. But if you eat a lot of red meat, you probably want to pull back on that because it's really hard on your colon. Not as hard as pork, but pork is still bad because of the salt content, and you know there can be a certain amount of parasites in pork if it's not cooked or prepared correct. So this is what I do, you guys. You want to exercise. You want to keep a regular regimen of exercise. And I think at the height of my life, the most I've ever weighed was 212. And when I stepped on that scale, I was blown away that I was weighing 212. Let me check on this. So I was blown away that I was weighing 212, you guys. It might be okay. So I was blown away that I was weighing, I got to a maximum of 212 pounds. And man, I was in shock. I was upset with myself. I was in shock. You know, even though I peeled that skin off, it's weird because it almost looks like it's still on there, but I know that it's not. It just feels like it looks like a little bit, but it's not. Anyway, so at the height of my whole life, I was wearing, so most of my life I was a size 30 in my waist, right? So when I got maybe into my 40s, I went from a size 30 waist to maybe about a 34. And now I'm kind of at no, not really 34, maybe like 32, 33. And I'm relatively still at that 32 waist, 33. I keep a regular regimen. I'm a martial artist when I'm not on the road touring or doing music. So I still do the martial arts. I still train 2 or 3 times a week. So a lot of people ask me, do I work out? I do and I don't. I don't go to a gym every day. My workout consists of me doing my martial arts workouts. They keep me in shape. Okay, so the martial arts workouts are what keep me in shape. And that's what I do every single day is that. Turkey sausages, you guys. Hold on, give me one second. So that's the workout that I do every day, you guys. I do my regular, I do push-ups, sit-ups, I do squats, I lift some light weights to keep my muscle and my tone. At our age, it's important because as you get older, you lose tone, right? So you want to keep that. So I do that. I'm a Buddhist, you guys, so I'm a Buddhist. So I meditate a couple times a day, sometimes more than that. I got to be careful with this. Ooh, shit. I was saying, I got to be careful with this damn knife, and then I actually poke myself. Shit, it's sharp as shit. That's why I don't like this knife. Hold on. This knife drives me crazy. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm a Buddhist, so I meditate. Give me 1 second, you guys. My apologies. I'm trying to clean out a plate so I can lay this avocado down and not think I'm a top chef. I'm over here acting like I'm a top chef, trying to cut this thing, mess up my hands. These hands make me money. I can't be doing all that, right? Anyway, I'm over here acting like I'm the top chef. This is hilarious, man. So I meditate a couple times a day, you guys. Okay? And sometimes I meditate more. That stung a little bit. At least I didn't cut deep in my hand on camera too. It just kind of tagged me a little bit. So I'm cutting up my avocado, you guys. And this is pretty much my morning regimen of kind of what I eat. It varies, but this is typically what I eat in the morning. Okay. And I usually eat avocado with everything. I don't take any shortcuts. I usually eat avocado with everything because it's really good for you. It's very good for your body, for your blood. It helps with the cholesterol in your body as well. And it's just good, overall good. So I meditate a couple times a week, you guys. Okay. And that helps with the mental, mental and spiritual. Now, here's the thing. And mental health is like a big deal these days. There's some people that actually need to, get medication for that. I don't necessarily agree with the meds, the mental health situation, but there's some companies that put people on meds and stuff. So they feel like it'll help them with as far as their anxiety. But from everything I've seen, every time people get on meds for anxiety, man, it can do some things. I don't know, allegedly, right? So I don't subscribe to any medication for, you know what? Every time you see an avocado, I never really liked the black parts. And there's so many people say, don't eat the black parts. But then there's some people say, no, the black stuff is good. Me, if I'm not looking at it, I don't see it, I'll eat it. But if I see it, I kind of go, and take that out. But hell, who cares, right? But I don't know. Some of these avocados these days have been very strange looking too. That's a weird looking avocado. I don't know. We have to be careful with what we're getting. Where we're getting some of this veggie stuff from too, because I don't know. Some of the texture of it doesn't feel like the original and organic. Now, I'm not saying something's wrong with this. I'm just saying sometimes the texture can feel kind of weird, you guys. You know what I mean? To me. So part of looking younger than being in your 50s is how you take care of yourself. Okay? Now, one thing I do has nothing to do with age. I don't like putting chicken bones in my garbage can, nor do I like putting any food that would disintegrate very fast in my garbage can. What I do is I put it in the freezer on garbage day, then I put it out. Keeps the house smelling good. I remember growing up, my brother's throwing bones in the garbage can, chicken bones, fish, whatever, it don't matter. And you come into your house and it stinks, like completely stinks like crazy. So what I do is I put all my stuff, I put it, I put it in bags and stuff, and then I put it in the freezer. Now, I got my little pita bread here, you guys. I don't really like using the microwave, so even though I have one, so we're gonna heat this up. I'll heat this up in the oven over here. I got this this toaster. So we're gonna heat it up here in the toaster. And I don't like using aluminum foil either. So we're gonna take that out of there. That's not good to cook with that. Even though growing up, most people have cooked with it. I don't do that anymore. You don't want those metals in your body. There was research done that shows that those metals can get in your body And you don't want that. You do not want that. So, you know, being 50, being able to look young, one thing we have to consider is peace. The biggest thing is peace, you guys. We have to take care of our mental. I've noticed as I've gotten older, I've been allowing people to kind of get me upset. I get upset, and it's weird because most of my life I was never really like that, but I just noticed now, and I think more so it's not about me allowing people to get me upset. I think I just don't tolerate the BS anymore. I think I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm just like, you know what? I'm not dealing with the BS anymore. I can finish your sentence by the time you get halfway in it. Once you get our age and in your 50s, you kind of know what people are going to say. You know, by the way they set the conversation up, you can actually finish their sentences. This is why a lot of young people don't understand when their parents say, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're going to say before you say it. A lot of young people kind of frown down on that. But as they get our age, they'll understand that there's a reason we say that, right? So I think, at my age, it's like certain things I can't tolerate when it comes to the things that people do, right? Even some of the things that people say. I just don't really tolerate it anymore. So with me not tolerating it comes the people, when they see me get upset, they're always shocked that I'm really upset. And they're like, oh man, I've never seen you get so upset, Stone. And I tell them, yeah, man, that's because I've been there and done that. I've been there and done that. I already know what they're thinking. I already know what they're going to say. And I just don't want to deal with the BS anymore. So being 50 and looking young has so much more to do with your peace, your mental health, and your spirituality. And of course, we will not forget about taking care of yourself, working out, keeping a regular workout as far as your cardio, keeping that heart rate up there to keep your body healthy, keep your heart healthy, watching what you put in your body as far as your eating and how you eat. And those things are important, but us not allowing people to cause us to freak out and snap too much. Because believe me, man, when I get upset, I lose it. And I never used to be that way. But I know that came with my age because I get annoyed now because I've been through so much and dealing with people. Like I said, I know what they're thinking. I know what they're going to say when they say it. And so I just try to make sure that I control that element of life. And, I do believe that whatever you put out as a person is what you get back. So if you yell at somebody, you're going to get yelled at. If you scream at somebody, you're going to get screamed at. If you disrespect someone, you're going to be disrespected. I got a little bit of rice too right here, you guys. I'm going to eat that rice. I don't eat a lot of rice. And now growing up, I used to, but I don't eat a lot of rice now. So just a little bit of rice that'll go with my my little breakfast, you know what I mean? But being 50 and looking young has so much to do with what I just said, you guys. So remember that, and I'll catch you on the next video. Being 50, that's what we're going to call it, being 50. All those that subscribe to my channel, you will see other videos of me in the studio. I am a recording artist. I'm a singer, former member of the Rick James Stone City Band. So I got my solo projects out. So you'll see me. I also have endorsements. So I'm always on YouTube posting videos of me creating, as the young folks say, beats. But creating these compositions or these production arrangements or beats for different companies, for different artists, for labels and publishing companies. So you will see that. But you'll also see my podcast, and you'll see me pop on and do this. I'm going to keep all this regular for my 50s and up, in 40s and up. Y'all can join in. You feel what I'm saying? But when you hop into the 50s, it's a little bit different. Listen, I'm going to enjoy that. Where is it at? Where's my food at? Hold on, right? Right there. I'm going to enjoy that. I'll catch you guys on the next video, maybe tomorrow morning, maybe the next day. Peace and love, Stone Paxton, Music and Life, and I'm out. Listen. Oh, By the way, this video is brought to you by Brand Artist Coalition. And click that link at the bottom. Make sure any artist or anybody you know that's an artist that's looking to distribute their music, have them click the link below. Also, check out my new single, Generation X, for all my OGs, all my steppers. There's a link in the bottom, and the song is called Love on the Dance Floor, featuring Alan McNeil from the R&B group Troop. Click the link. Share the song with all your stepping crew, your families. Just share the song. It's a beautiful song. Catch you on the next video. Peace. And I'm out. Paxton Music and Life.